So in this exercise, we're going to work on the scalenes and the neck muscles. So you're going to lay down here with good posture. Lay your arms along your side. Push your hands down towards your knees, pulling those shoulders down. And also pushing your chest out and having good posture. So then you're going to slide your head to whatever side you want to work on. Just going to slide it. And then you're going to make sure your chin is tucked. And then you're just going to slightly raise your head. That's all the movement you're doing. All you're doing is activating these muscles right along here. You are not activating any other muscles. You're not trying to activate your entire neck. You're not trying to activate everything, lifting your head up. That's what your body is normally doing. We're doing an isolation movement here, where you're wherever position your head. I mean, there's, probably 100 different positions that you can move your head. And you find the one where things are feeling tight, and then you activate it by just lifting it just enough that it's firing. You'll feel it. And you're just going to hold it there for as long as you can. You're also going to, your muscles on the front here are going to get really tight, probably shaky and weak, which is fantastic because we are working out those muscles in the front and our throat, which are extremely weak. That's a secondary benefit of working on these muscles on our neck. We are strengthening the ones in the front as well. So you've held it. Now, completely relax. You need to straighten out your head a little bit to release more tension, and just relax. Let everything relax. And then do it again. You're not going to have as much tension as that spot as you did before, but you're still going to find the next place and hold it for as long as you can, and then lower down. And if you feel some tension built up in your neck, then just rotate your head around and get that tension and get it to be relieved. So also, you can go to the side and rotate your head, find more positions. I have very tight scalenes right here on the side. If I turn my head as far as I can, and then just lift up just enough to activate those and hold it. And then lower. Hold it up. And also what you can do, I found this is crazy amazing. You can move your mouth. You can talk. If you can sing. Whatever you want to, move your mouth. And what it does is it isolates even more the muscles in your neck. And you might feel muscles firing off. You might get all kinds of action in your face. If you have tight muscles in your face, your jaw, your eye, this is going to start working them out because you're actually isolating those muscles as well and activating them. I used to get some crazy feelings. Crazy tension. It was incredible how much tension was in my face. But once you start working out these muscles, they relax and you stop having that tension. You get to the point where I don't have very much tension. I don't have any more tension in my face, and I hardly have any left in my neck now. But it used to be every square millimeter of my head and my face was extremely tight. One other exercise you can do while you're here, and this is more of a reliever, and just kind of, combining all your muscles and just working on your range of motion in this same position here, where things are kind of working in combination and you're working on your range of motion. You might hear some crackling, like Rice Krispie treats, cereal right along here. That's fine. That's just like more like arthritic muscles that just are weak, and they're just getting to the point where they're going to start working smoothly. All right, in this position as well, you can do some of the neck stretches and pushing on your trigger points, which I would even suggest doing this before you do those neck exercises to get even more range of motion and start releasing some of these muscles. Or, if you're tired of working your neck and one night all you want to do is trigger points, that's fantastic too. In fact, I would actually recommend that. One night, one day, just work on your trigger points, maybe even for a couple days in a row, and really start getting the neck to start loosening up. And then when you start doing the neck exercises, you can hit a few trigger points if you've got some really tight. And so what you're going to do, I'm not sure if you're going to be able to see this very well, but you have a spot, base of your skull. Here's your ear, your bone. So right in here, you kind of have a pocket. If you put your wrists right here in that pocket, you can pull your head to the side, and then that leaves your fingers available to find trigger points along a large majority of your muscles. So you find a spot, just push and hold for like 15 seconds. You're going to know a trigger point because it's going to be very hard, and it's going to be the most sensitive spot in that area. You want to search around until you find like the most sensitive spot, and then press on that. And then let everything relax. Completely relax. You only have to do that for a couple seconds, and then you can go right back, and that trigger point will either have subsided or possibly be gone. Now also, right here along almost to the front of your neck, these muscles right here tend to be extremely tight. They tie almost into the bottom of the ear. And so you can still reach these tendons right here, and you can press on them and get them to start releasing as well. Very relaxing. These can get get so tight that your neck is going to be sore the next day from doing these. And yes, you are going to get soreness. You're going to have, when you start activating these muscles, they're going to be very weak. So it's going to take days and possibly a couple weeks for them to start strengthening. And so you have to be patient and just keep working on them and waiting for these muscles to gain strength to be able to join in with the rest of the muscle groups and start carrying their load. I use the analogy of, you see the Marines running around with logs, 5 or 6 of them. Well, if one of them left and then comes in and he hasn't or she hasn't been doing these exercises for a long time, then he or she is going to be a weak link and not going to be able to hold that log up as much. And so all the other members are going to be doing more work until that person gains the strength and really starts carrying their share of the load. It's the same thing with our muscles. Alrighty.